Today is a spontaneous day of work. This started as Darian pulling weeds to kill time and turned into him redoing the whole garden that was taken over much worse than that side. But now we're hanging out. I'm just getting some sun. But yeah. And I spontaneously started deep cleaning the living room. And so it's just a day of spontaneity, I guess. Probably better this way. This is what we're working with. Those are not all staying there. I'm gonna put only 2 in here. We just have to sort them and decide what we want in here. For the moment, though, this is what we're working with. There's plenty of space here to come and get like in and out of the closet, though. You don't want to get up? So I'll just end this vlog with a little recap of those things that we were doing. The trailer, probably one of Darian's newest favorite investments, and has helped us already. The insulation situation made me very mad because we didn't cover anything, and it was really a 2-man job that Darian was doing by himself, which was kind of just not really his fault because I had to have the kids and keep them away. But it made a big mess. I got really very angry at him, but he did clean it up. He did apologize because it made a huge mess. There is still insulation. It's been a few weeks and there's still insulation in the dining room, but it happens. So when he cleaned it up, he apologized. It was a big ordeal, but the house is partially insulated now. As far as the garden situation, he tried to save all of those. So we think that they're blackberries from everything we have looked at. They're some sort of berry in the raspberry blackberry family. I think they're blackberries. They all died, all but one. I'll have to get a video of them later, but he tried to save them as best as he could, but I wish we had gotten like a good before of what it looked like. It was overrun with weeds and those blackberries. There is, like I said, at least one survived, so we might be able to. I'm hoping next year that they'll bear fruit, because they popped up when it would have been after their season to flower. So they never did. They just were getting really tall and bushy and expanding the same way the raspberries do. But because it was out of like their season, they just didn't bear fruit or flower. You could see that they had obviously tried to get rid of them, and berries like that tend to be very invasive, which is why it took over the whole garden. But if they are blackberries, we would like to keep them because edible gardening is one of our favorite things to do. So we'll see how that one little plant does. Maybe it'll make off more babies again. Maybe it won't. I think there might be a couple more in the backyard too, though. So yeah, that entire line, though, is dead. The garden does look much better, though, and yeah, we probably won't be doing anything in the front garden again until spring. But for now, it's managed and cleaned up, and it doesn't look as crazy as it did. So there's that. But yeah, so we've been up to a couple of things. Life's been kind of crazy. Took a really long pause because I had a baby. And we had a ton of family here, and we celebrated little buddy's first birthday. Little buddy. And that took up a lot. We had a ton of family come to visit for that. We've just been starting to get back into working on some couple things in the house, and by we, I mean, I clean and organize, and Darian builds and puts things where I want them and updates the house. But I am trying to work on getting like decor and stuff, because we kind of just don't, we have a little bit now, but we didn't really have a lot of decor anymore after we moved, because I got rid of a lot of stuff. There was a lot of things that we didn't really like anymore. I felt like our style and taste had kind of developed over the last few years, and now I wanted this house to become a home and be decorated the way that like we actually wanted, and not just have like random things everywhere. So it's been like a slow process, but I'm working on it. I'm working on getting some Halloween stuff out. But yeah, so I will keep you guys posted on what we're doing. And yeah, we'll talk to you soon.